Things could soon be back to normal, but just a few hours ago, the mood was very different on the picket lines. A few dozen workers have gathered here at the rail yards in Moose Jaw and in Regina, forming picket lines. Now, we've been told that workers won't speak to media, but it's very clear they are frustrated. Many are carrying union signs targeting CPKC and CN Rail. But it appears the job action was short-lived. The federal labor minister announced Thursday afternoon that he's directing both sides to binding arbitration and extending existing contracts. Still, the news of a lockout drew a mixed reaction from residents in Moose Jaw.
I feel for the rail workers, but I think I'm going to feel more for the truck drivers that are going to have to double time it to haul the goods that we need in this city.
I'm sure that it will impact the economy, but it's also has an impact on the workers as far as their ability to provide for their families.
You know, anyone with a lower income is going to have a really hard time, because how do you get the grains? If you can't move the grain, how do you make the bread? If you can't make the bread, what's going to happen? The price of bread's going to go up.
In Vancouver, Montreal, and Toronto, the lockout hit commuters who rely on trains that operate on CPKC rail lines. Here in Saskatchewan, major provincial industries like agriculture and mining could have been severely impacted. Both industries rely on rail to ship their commodities to market.
The only way we get paid is when we are able to deliver our grain to the elevator system. So not being able to do that because the system is plugged is going to cause some financial hardships for producers.
Many farmers are in the fields now, getting their crops cut and ready to move. The shutdown would have forced them to hold on to more product for a longer period of time. The Saskatchewan Mining Association warned that most mines, especially those in the potash sector, only have 7 days' worth of storage space. A lengthy shutdown could have had a ripple effect, forcing mines to shut down operations and laying off workers in the process.
If it takes longer than a few days for the strike, you're going to have shippers, be they agricultural or forestry or any kind of resource shipper who uses grain for moving bulk things, they're going to be potentially losing contracts.
By the end of the day, those concerns appear to have been put to rest. Arbitration ends the lockout, meaning trains could get back on the rails as soon as possible. Alexander Kwan, CBC News, Moose Jaw.